We're going to take one step with our lead foot, and then we're going to step hop onto our plant foot. And this is where we come through, and then we see shoelaces. And you see how my toes kind of pointed at an angle? That's so that way we're not toe punching it, because today we're working on height on the ball. So if we get underneath it right there instead of toe punching it, we'll get more of that arc they're looking for a field goal. And then, so I'm actually going to demonstrate it one time, and as I'm doing it, can we all just say the cues as I'm going through it? So I got my one step, step hop, shoelaces, under, and what's after under, behind? Behind the ball. Awesome, cool. So we got all of those. I'm going to partner everybody up, and the first partner is going to start kicking. They're going to have 2 attempts, and I'm going to give a start and stop signal for when you actually kick and for when you are allowed to retrieve the balls. I also have a no kick call for when we're not kicking at all, just that way we make sure we're all on the same page. And then up here, let's all pretend that we actually have a field goal up there, and the crossbar is roughly 10 feet up in the air. So if you see this line, we were originally going to kick that way, but just pretend that line's on this side. So yeah, 10 feet in the air, roughly hit the wall. And then our second partner, we're going to be looking at our other partner's first 2 kicks, and we're going to be giving them feedback on that kick according to the cues. And so that could be a positive or a constructive feedback, either way. We're just going to make sure we give feedback every time we go. And then after that, after those first 2 kicks, you don't have to give feedback. You can actually, in free space, you can practice your own kick. So while our partner's kicking, we could just be out here, take our one step, step hop, shoelaces, under and behind. And then we could do that in free space. Safety, we all know our rules for self-space, and make sure we don't kick anybody while we're practicing in self-space. Another thing, we're also looking for height, not distance, so we're not going to try and boot the ball as hard as we can. So let's just focus on getting that height. Once I break everybody up, y'all can find a tee, and y'all can start shooting when I say go, okay? So we got 2, 2, 2, and 2. Cool. So go ahead and set that up.
We call this one. We call this. No, we call this one. We called it first. There's a wolf right there.
Very good.
I will never like this.
All right. Now everybody get ready with your plant foot at the front. Plant foot at the front. So we're going to start so that way we can get our one step. Plant foot right next to it. Now one step back. One step to the left if you're right-footed. Okay? Free to kick.
You good?
Yep. So it looks like everybody's getting for the height. Okay, now we can all retrieve our equipment. Another point of emphasis here, let's try working on not actually kicking the tee. So we can actually work more on kicking the ball instead of kicking through the tee. Which that way it also helps us get more reps. So Chad, could you go ahead and fix that tee for me, please? So with our tees, we're actually going to be having set it up to the front. So the 2 points are in the back, and we're actually going to have it right there. Okay? So make sure that when we set it up, it's going to set up like that every single time. Okay? Free kick.
I was supposed to go.
You got 2 in a row. What? I was ready.
And I wasn't. I'm all right now.
Make sure we're evaluating our partner's kicks due to our cues. Make sure that we're evaluating so we can get feedback. Okay. Now set up your kick for your one-step drop. Now make sure, hey Andrew, so make sure that you're only just the 1 foot right next to it instead of the 2 feet. There you go. So then now take your step back and get ready to kick. So yeah, make sure we're all getting our one-step kicks here. So Greg, go ahead and line up. So make sure that you get your plant foot, and one step to the left. Awesome. Now everybody's set up. We can all go to free kick. Go ahead.
Get it out.
So hey Greg, so when we're kicking, instead of trying to push it more towards the middle of the ball, if we aim more towards the bottom of it while we kick, it'll actually go higher. So we could actually try that for next time. Awesome. Cool. We wait for everybody to set. Has everybody gone twice? You've gone once? You've gone twice? Everybody's gone twice except for these two? Because everybody can still kick if we have tees up. Awesome. So it's just these four going? Awesome. Cool. Free to kick. Nice. I like the height. Way to use those shoelaces, Brandon. Good job. Okay, go ahead and half circle on me. Leave your equipment. Leave your equipment where it is. Go ahead, half circle on me. Let's go, bring it in. Tanner, Maggie. Awesome. So what were some feedback that we gave to our partner? Chris?
Brandon did a really good job on his step hop because the ball was right on the inseam where it should be.
Awesome. That's perfect for that approach. Andrew? There you go. Underneath the ball, good step hop. So yeah, that step hop is going to be the initiation to get your leg movement through, and then below the ball is what we're working for that height. So that's awesome. Now we're actually going to mix it up a little bit. Instead of doing a one step, we're actually going to do a three step. So can we just move the circle this way, just like that? Just that way I can get in front of you real quick.
Where are we moving the circle at?
So yeah, just right here, just in front of me. Half circle right here. Awesome. Cool, and then now with our three-step drop, it's going to look exactly the same. We're going to start with our plant foot here. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the main difference, and one step to the side. Here, with safety again, we were originally going to be going for distance because we were going to be outside, but since we're inside, we're going to be going for height. So on your approach, it'd be the same. So 1, 2, 3, and then what's this cue?
Step hop.
Step hop. Shoelaces, under and behind. Awesome. So yeah, with this, you are going to be getting up, going faster to it, so there is going to be a lot higher chance of you kick it harder. Or let's just focus on getting it higher than going farther. Okay? So then, everybody understand what we're doing for this next one?
Yep.
Awesome, cool. Let's break it out and get it done.
Now I go 2 in a row.
Awesome. Everybody, oh, 1 second, Chris. 1 second. Okay, just go ahead and get your retrieve your equipment. Okay. So everybody, go ahead. Everybody that's lining up right now, go ahead and start with your plant foot here. Okay. So plant foot, and then take your 3 steps back. Awesome. Now 1 step to the side. Awesome. Now Chris, did you take your full 3 steps? Yep. Awesome. And then free to kick now. Make sure we're going for height and not distance. Free to go. Nice. Way to get that height. I like everybody's angles. So yeah, the first partner is still going. Oh, 1 second, Chris. Or Chad, sorry.
I know how it feels.
Okay, so let's go ahead, step up so that way we have our plant foot if we haven't already. Okay, now 3 steps back. And once you're in your good position, then you're free to kick. Awesome. I like your toe point there. Definitely getting your laces on it. Now next partner. Make sure we're still giving all of our feedback. That's awesome. Nice 3 steps. I like it. Good job. 1 over. Free to kick. Good to go. So Maggie, if you get just a little bit lower on the ball, it'll go higher, so that way it could get above that 10-foot range. Okay? Awesome. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it in. Half circle right here. Let's go ahead, half circle right here. Yeah, sorry, we're just running low on time here today. And then, all right, so now that we're all in, what were some feedback differences that we had from the 1-step to the 3-step?
You had to focus on the ball.
Focus on the ball more? Okay. Very good. Coming up, worrying about more steps, you actually have to find your correct placement on your feet. Anything else? Okay, awesome. Well, now we're actually going to be working on, we're going to call it exploration approach, which is going to be, you can choose either a minimum of 1-step drop to a 5-step drop. And I'll go ahead and show you a 5-step drop here, just so that way we can all see it. And then just one more time, just so that way we all know the cues. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. Let's go ahead. What's the first one? Step hop. Awesome. Second one? Laces. Under and behind. Awesome. Good. Because yeah, those under and behind ones pretty much happen at the same time, so we could say those pretty much same time. Yeah. So yeah, this 5-step drop. We're just gonna pretend that this is facing this way. So plant foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then for this one, since I'm back this farther, it's comfortable for me. I take 2 steps to the side, and then the 5-step approach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step hop, shoelaces, bottom and underneath and behind. Okay. Any questions on that? Awesome. Cool. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting our explore approach. Everybody's set? Awesome. Free to kick. Nice. I like the knee raise to get that ball height. Good job. Awesome, awesome. So, Chris, when we're kicking, try to actually just barely miss the tee, so that way you can still get underneath it, but instead of kicking the tee, you'll get too far underneath it. So there's that there. So just wait for everybody to get set real quick. Awesome. Cool. Now that everybody's set, you're free to kick. Awesome. Nice toe flexion there. You get that ball up. I like it. Good job, Tanner. There you go. So, Chad, on that one, to help us get a little bit better motion on that ball, to our plant foot to actually be right next to it instead of a little bit back here. So yeah, you could actually take shorter, choppier steps when you approach just to try and find your own little method of doing it. So let's go ahead and switch our partners if we haven't already.